Hey guys, Mr. J here. Welcome back to another Frostborn video. Welcome. Alright, so this is a new season 28th, which is currently in the game here. It's in OBT, it's beta testing, it's currently not global as yet. You guys will get the global version approximately in 5 days once everything is polished here. So this is only the testing phase of the game, it's not fully released to the public. But you could join, right? You could join the beta testing, but this version of the game, it's currently in development here. So a little bit of bugs might be here and there. Don't get it twisted if you join the OBT testing. Just want to, kind of clarify that because this is not the finished product of the game. They're trying to fix everything here or trying to see if there's anything in this part of the game here before they release the global. Just want to, quickly just see that at the start of a video, or to see that if anyone wants to download the beta testing of the game. But further ado here, right, we do have a lot of things here in season 28th. I'm quite intrigued here, and I was a bit confused in regards to the zone here, but I kind of get a grasp of what to do in the zone here, so it's no longer confusing. It makes more sense, and I did a bit more research and stuff. So in today's video, I'll provide you guys with those information. So the first thing first here, as you can see, which is season 28 here, we do have rewards. So rewards is the best things in the game, of course. You want to be rewarded, and also you want the season to be a little bit easy, so that you're able to get technically free rewards. But yeah, it's basically the same easy type season, or the easy structure the devs did before, which is absolutely beautiful. I think this structure is a very good structure here. Not that time consuming, because you have a bunch of stuff to do in the game that's already time consuming. So the devs making the missions here a little bit easy, that is good. But I'll show you guys the missions here in a moment here. Just gonna show you guys the rewards for season 28 here. As you can see here, we have the undead griffin here. So this is quite a premium skin, to be honest, and for them to put it in the boost section is absolutely beautiful. So you guys can get this griffin skin. It's the same as the other griffins, it's just a skin. There's no additional attribute. It's just a cool skin that probably your friends wouldn't have in the game. You also do get silver coins. So these silver coins, right, and gold coins, it seems to be that it rolls over from season 27 to season 28. These will be in your wallet right here. You guys can see here, it will be stored in your wallet, so it's not going to be a personal item in your inbox to like fill up your space. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, some of those tokens are basically very annoying to keep. So to have it in your wallet would be beautiful, to be honest. You also do get blue weapons here for free-to-play players. Also a chest you can open, small chest. Also the gear pack. I would say, just want to say this right off the bat here, because we have the arena event. I would say for new players not to use their dispels in the arena event. The reason why, because it's very expensive to use a dispel in the arena event. I think you should just use skill and aggressiveness or offensiveness by using your surrounding to play the arena. I think you should try to limit the amount of gadgets that you use. That would kind of benefit you. I just want to throw that out there for very new beginner players, because you definitely want to save your dispels for raids or zone PvPs. I think that's more beneficial to use your dispels, or even in ship graveyard, that is very beneficial to use your dispels. So that's where I would recommend to keep your dispels, of course. You can also see here that you get more stuff. Oh, this is the beautiful chest, which is the Galain's chest. In this chest you get the new mount. Just want to straight off just say that this is the common, so this is a common version. This is the first skin. They would have other skins, of course. They have two skins for now, only the brown and white. So I'm kind of intrigued on what other color skin they would have. And of course, once you get this skin here, you don't have to worry about the other skins. It's only about like the rarity of the skin, to be honest, and also just for show. The skin is just for show, to be honest. There's no new attributes in regard to skin. All the mounts can have the same skin skills, of course, legendary skills and stuff like that. Which the legendary skill on this is pretty cool. So once I get this mount here, I'll definitely show you guys. But I'm going to show you guys also the skill that I have and explain a little bit in this video as well. But you can see here, you do get legendary weapons, of course, firebow, dwarven axe from this Galain's chest, so it's definitely worth it. Also, these gifts to Odin's for new players, this gift is to give in the Altar of Odin's 4 points in any class you choose here. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. You can also see here that we do have a bunch more stuff in season 28 here. Of course, in the premium section, you get, you know, easy like legendary item pretty fast once you buy the premium section here, and also of course a chest if you buy the boost section here, right? So for the premium section, it's definitely worth it because at, you know, level 26, which is, it's good to look out for the pay to win players here. So level 26, easy, pretty fast, right? You'll quickly get this light Ymir set, which was at the end of season 20, I think season 26. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was season 26. I could be wrong, right? I would have to probably fact check that after the video here. But you also get this here, you know, pretty fast at level 26. So right off the bat, I think that's worth it already. Bro, to be honest, the seasons are easy, bro. So I think it's worth it to do it because it doesn't take much time to do. It doesn't take an hour to do, to be honest. You could just hop on, do the seasons, hop off if you're busy, of course. Of course, more things are in the game to do as well, but, you know, just want to say that right off the bat. You can see here we get medium Ymir hood, a full set right at level 51 for free-to-play players here. Also, you do get Elven Flask. And of course, I'm kind of missing the premium section, right? Because the premium persons do get, well, you know, you guys should know this already. Premium section boosts level. They get pretty good rewards. But the free-to-play players as well, they do get rewards as well. I'm going to be honest. They might not get as much as the premium section boost level because they're paying extra. But the free-to-play section here is definitely worth it, to be honest, in my opinion. And what really seals the deal, I'll get to that in a second here. But you can see here, the free-to-play players, they get at level 76 their first new armor. So this is the heavy Ymir helmet. It's an impressive helmet with a curious face, to be honest. It looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It looks fire, to be, in my opinion, of course. So that's a part of the, you know, heavy Ymir armor, of course. You can see here the helmet alone. It has like 20% range weapon damage resistance here. So to the bow class, or even to the mercenary, if they switch to the, you know, to the bow, then of course it would have resistance 20% here. We also do have the pants here, you know, which also you get a bonus shield block chance. So with a shield plus this, bro, that's double block, bro. Trust me, man. I think it's worth it. In regards to this Ymir heavy set. Hey, I'm not promoted, by the way, chat. I just love what I'm seeing. I'm giving my own opinion here. So don't put in the comment section that I'm promoted or something, man. I'm just giving my honest opinion here. Also, you do get health here, right? For the chest piece, 50%. For the shoes, you get 35% speed. Elvian sword and shield, of course. Very good sword and shield here. You know, increases your attack speed by 30%. Deals 15%. You can see their damage as well. You can also see here that you do get, of course, this armor a bit earlier in the premium section here at just level 66. Let me see if you get it pretty early. Yeah, nah, that's it, right? Level 66, pretty close to the free-to-play section here, right? Level 76. Just a couple more levels over, the free-to-play player will get that advantage and get in the heavy armor, of course. So yeah, that's that. As you can see here, also the silvers, right? Also the silver cap. No, sorry, my bad. Not the silver cap. The influence points cap. I'll just touch on that in a little bit here, right? I'll touch on that in a little bit. But let me go ahead and further do here, right? We do have other stuff here, right? Like meteoroids, bar. Meteoroids ingot, I should say. Bar, same thing. We also do have here the Betrayer support staff. You can see here, in a large radius, reduces the efficiency of the healing received by enemies by 20%. So that's pretty good. In regards to this here, damage is 73. That's pretty decent, to be honest. That's really good. And the DPS is 66. You can use this with the new class that we got from season 27, which is the Wind Mage class. You can use this staff with it because it's a support staff, and that's the type of staff that the Wind Mage uses. And this is what sells the deal, what I was talking about earlier in the video here, for free-to-play players to do this season here, which is coins. So with coins in the game here, of course, you should, save all your coins in the game, every single coin. If you get a coin in, let me show you real quick. If you get a coin right here in the Immortal Path, which you get a little bit right here, you also do get more throughout the different missions here. I would recommend to save every single dime of coins as a free-to-play player. It's very important, very vital for free-to-play players to save every single coin in the game. That would be beneficial here for the repair table. So you can get a repair table for $145 in the repair shop. So you can use this repair table for beginner players. I just want to, quickly explain that all it should do is just put your armor in the repair table, and then it would repair over a period of time. Once it's done repair, you could add another here. So do not break your legendaries, do not break your purples. If you want to repair your blue, you could, but people don't really repair their blues, only their purple and legendary. And that's once you're at a high, once you're at a high or a rich type thing in the game. Once you have like mostly legendaries and purple, which eventually as a free-to-play player you'll reach that heights in the game once you keep grinding the seasons, once you trade. But trade at your own risk. You can get, but that's a different topic for another day. You can also see here that at the, you get more silvers, of course, which, you could get a lot of silvers unlimited, to be honest. So silvers can basically upgrade your district. That's what you'll need for your district. So you also definitely want to save your silvers. Those are really helpful. I would not recommend to use your silvers in the popular district at the trader. That's definitely not worth it, to be honest. I'll be honest, bro. You could just grind for those items and stuff pretty cheap for free, to be honest. Just take time. Well, this is technically not for free because your time is involved. But at the end of the season here, you do get the Pathfinder 3. And, for the premium section here, of course, you can see here you get the Pathfinder Arrowhead. This is what you'll need to offer at the altar of Freya. The altar of Freya, I should say, in the new Alpha Farm. So you donate this at the altar, and then you can be able to get Pathfinder 5. So that's the new class to the game here. Pathfinder 5, a added level. It was at 4, now it's at 5. You can put extra levels here, do the missions and stuff to get Pathfinder 5. I already have Pathfinder 5 here. You can see here, as I said, I'm in OBT, so I'm able to gain access to this here. But there's this new ability here, which is called the Recoil. I think this class would be a top tier in PvP. You can also use it in PvE, of course, because it stacks damage, so that would be good to use, against bosses and stuff like that. It's going to be a pretty OP class, to be honest, because all class 5s are basically OP. It really depends on the player of the game. So if you guys, just a quick tip, if you guys are really curious on which is the best class, no class is the best class. You have some top tier class, of course, that are really good, but it basically depends on who's using the game, or who's playing the game, I should say, who's playing the game, who's using the character or the class. That really depends. So you can specialize in a specific class and beat any class that you want to beat. You just know how to know what to play, dispels, sun traps, all that. So that's basically that, to be honest. So further ado here, also I'll go ahead and show you guys the side quest here. So the side quest is quite simple. I'll show you the missions as well for the side quest soon. So I show both the main season and side quest missions here, which are basically mixed. Further ado here, you get more of these silver coins here and gold coins. I'll touch on what to use the silver and gold seasonal coins for, and I'll make a different video on how to gather these, or how to get these gold and seasonal coins, of course. Also get pet food here. You also get more items here. You get the heavy witch doctor helmet. You also get the shoes, heavy witch doctor shoes. This is quite amazing here. So let me go ahead and touch on the witch doctor, just these stats here, right? So the range weapon deals 15%. So you gain damage resistance to any ranged weapon, and also the shoes give you 35% speed. Also with the pants here, you gain 10% attack speed. So this is quite amazing here. It's the first time I'm seeing a specific class that, well, technically not, because the blue class, well, never mind. But let me just touch on this here, right? The attack speed increases by 10% if you have on the pants here for the witch doctor. If you have on the chest piece, you get 45% points to your health, which is pretty good. If you have on the full set, which includes 4 pieces here, you get your healing efficiency healing by 20%, right? Pretty faster. That's how you apply healing. When the witch doctor casts 5 effects of damage absorption, which you absorb it to yourself, they acquire a protective aura that increases their and their allies' damage by 15% and 6 radius here. Alright, so for the daily task here, which you guys are currently waiting on, to be honest, well, the first mission here says visit an ice tomb in the wall location here, which is the further breach location. That's currently where I'm at. I'll show you guys where to see that location, which the game would of course navigate you to there, but I'll just show you here, of course. Well, I'll just show you guys around a little bit, to be honest. It says rescue the scout from the ice boulder in the wall location, so that's another thing. I'll show you how to do that one in another video. It says turn Rune Bricks to the giant Kunn at the breach in the wall. Collect 3 ghost flowers. It says deal 100 damage to players. It also says collect 20 berries here and also 6 blood mushrooms here. I'll touch on a video on how to do these tasks, so definitely you want to stay tuned. As I said before, definitely subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss. Of course, you can use these silver coins here to purchase any of these items here. I'll touch on a little bit in another video in regards to that there. You can see here we have different items here you can purchase with the gold seasonal coins. As I said, I'll also touch on how to get these gold seasonal coins, so you definitely want to stay tuned in the channel so that you don't miss these here. All right, so quickly, I'm just going to go here to show you guys the breach in the wall, of course, which is quite amazing here. You know, as I said, I'll touch on some things that you guys should know. So first thing first here, right? You can see the screen is currently zoomed. I think that's a little bit different here. I'm not sure if that's a hidden change or something, because I don't remember that being a thing. But let me go ahead and speak to here, which it says Rune Bricks, basically to Tugo right here. Let's not waste any time and get right down to business. Just right on to business. It's cold out here. We dwarvens know a thing or two about building and repair the wall as fast as we can, but we need Rune Bricks. I decided to add a little excitement to the search and organize a tournament. Whoever turns in the most bricks will be rewarded. So there's going to be a tournament in regards to turning in bricks, and that's how you level up in the reward in the tournament. I'll show you guys the tournament a little bit, but you get rune shards and stuff in the rune bags in the tournament, I should say. I think it probably would be random rune bags. I'm not sure yet. For the tournament, I am accepting Rune Bricks without any restrictions. So you could turn in a bunch of Rune Bricks here. So a lot of people will be doing this here just to be on top. Of course, a lot of grinding, to be honest, to get these Rune Bricks. But it's pretty simple because you can just use basic pickaxe to grab those bricks. But, you know, there's a trick to it, so I'll show you guys in a different video. But if you're interested in ringing coins rather than the tournament, talk to Kunn. He is collecting bricks to build sturdy houses for the giants. You can trade with him once a day. Alright, so you can trade with the giant here, Kunn, once a day here. Just give him the rune bricks. Boom. He'll give you here the silver and gold coins. But further ado here, let's go ahead and check this right here. This is pretty cool, chat. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is pretty cool. You can see here, you know, this is a breach in the wall to the northern zone. So I do wonder if when we, you know, fix this wall here, will there be a new zone in the northern zone? I'm not sure. That'd be kind of cool. I am really intrigued here. All right, go ahead and exit here. All right, so this is going to bring us back to the world map location. So you guys can see here, right here. So if you exit through the crack in the wall, it brings you back to the zone, and if you exit in that portal, it brings you to the world map. You can see here there's 2 zones, right? This is the PvE zone. We never get to meet a player, aggressive player. This is only PvE. You only meet mobs in the zone here. You can also join with family members to assist. You can choose easy, normal, or hard. This is another zone here, which is often, this is only solo. You cannot go with your family member or clanmates. This zone is solo, and you know, you can get matched with just random players here that are looking for PvP, and you can also farm in this location doing the same thing that you do in this zone here. So I think to do this zone here would be worth it, but for players who are looking for a thrill or a little bit of PvP to be a little bit competitive here, this is the zone for you. And just keep in mind, solo zones you get matched based off your max class. So if you have a class 1, you'll only get matched with class 1 players in this zone here. I'm hoping that's how the system works for this here, but I'll make a video to update that if I'm wrong. But that's how these solo zones work. It works by the max class that you have. So my max class in OBT at the moment here is class 5. So I'll only get matched with class 5s and 4 because they're in the same bracket. And if you're class 3, if you only have the max class, class 3, then you'll get matched with only class 3s. If your max class is class 2, you'll only get matched with class 2. That's how the matchmaking system, it's no longer based off your personal character level. So you don't have to worry about that here. I'm 131. Really doesn't matter. It only matters in raid and stuff. That's the only thing that your character level really matters on. Another event here that I want to touch on real quick is this event here. Can I click it? I'm gonna go ahead and click it right here. So this is the Freya's time, right? There's different deities time, or different celestial beings time in the game here. So in 2 weeks they'll change. So you have the Freya time, then you might have Thor's time, then Odin time. Then you'll get different missions here and different perks. For instance here, complete task to receive divine power. All Dwarven and Ymir's weapon deals 20% less damage with Freya's time inactive here. So the buff that you do get here is that you get, once you have a Freya's weapon equipped, the weapon damage increases by 5% here. You can get different tiers as well. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. And that makes you literally overpowered, to be honest. It gives you more damage. It's really, yeah, definitely really gives you a lot of damage here. Makes you a little bit invisible, a little bit strong here. It's a lot of levels here. So Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, 5, 6. It's insane, right? You have a legendary tier here. But you get a bunch more stuff here. You can see, let me go ahead and go over a little bit here, right? You can see 5%. This one is 12%. This one is 17%. The next level here is 20, which you can see there. The next level would be, it stays at 20, but you get additional perks like there's a 17% chance your attack will restore 15% health. You can see there. You can also see here 15%. It goes up a little bit here. So it says the efficiency of healing received by 35%. And you can see that you get with this here the Freya's Zeal. So all Dwarven and Ymir weapons deal 20% less damage with Freya time in act. So this thing basically saying here, once other players attack you with that type of weapon, which is the Dwarven or Ymir, once you have this equipped on you here, you will get, they will deal, I should say, 20% less damage to you right here. So you can see also here, right, that once you do the different missions like kill 50 monsters with Freya's weapon, you get, tier 1, different match, just gotta kill players, just gotta kill monsters, quite simple to get these different perks here in the game. So it's not that difficult here. So this is where you're able to access the season here at the, well, this is where you can go, right? This is where you go to get the different missions in the game here. So first thing first, you have the tablet here that shows you how to do the mission. As I said, I'll physically show you guys how to do it here. So you can collect resinous wood and start campfire at the wall here, and then that will melt the capsule. Then you can get Rune Bricks from the wall, for the wall I should say. When you get that, right, you give it to Tugo or you give it to Kunn, I think that's what his name is. You can go to this dude here to gain access to the daily task, which you can just access the daily task anywhere in the game, to be honest, so you don't technically have to be here. There's absolutely no reason, but if you want to go, you can definitely go. You can also go here for the side quest. So this is how you can access these seasons here. What's mostly important to access in this zone here would be the post-season event. So this is only accessible at the end of the season. That's where it would be available here. So it says, I'll prepare the blueprint for the Pathfinder bowl. Come back later, so you'll get the Pathfinder bowl. in this location here, you'll be able to craft it. But you know, of course, it'd be a little bit grindy or easy. I'm not sure exactly, but I'll definitely touch on that. So as I said, subscribe. All right. So another thing that I want to touch on in today's video is the Owlbruin. So the Owlbruin here, you can see the different skills. Mostly what I wanted to touch on, in regards to the legendary skills here, is the Assault, which is a legendary skill here for the Owlbruin here. So you dismount and the Owlbruin runs in the specific direction. So that's in regards to any direction that you target, in regards to, you know, whatever thing that's in the way, whether it be mobs or if it's players you target, similar to the sharpshooter, right? So for instance, if you equipped, because I'm not able to show you the pet at the moment here, I haven't received it yet, but once I get it, I'll show you guys how that skill works. But the legendary skill for the Owlbruin, you just gotta target it, the Assault, target it at the player or anything, then shoot. It's, you know, kind of the same way, but in regards to that, you'll dismount. I'm not sure exactly how the animation will look, but just like how you dismount, right, like this, right, you'll dismount the Owlbruin. Once you dismount, then it runs in the direction, in regards to whatever direction you throw it in. Then it will just push back the enemy and deal damage to the enemy, and then the Owlbruin will stop. So it doesn't just stop and stay still, it automatically attacks the enemy for a period of time, then it disappears. You know, it works similar to the boar, so that's kind of interesting. I want to see exactly how that works, or how it works in PvP, and how much damage it does. It quite didn't say how much it does here. If you guys know how much it does, you know, say it in the comment section below, but I don't see any skill that says how it works. Oh yeah, let me just show you guys quickly here also that the color, right? So we only have two colors, white and brown. That's the only two colors here. Also, if you're kind of curious, you know, what kind of, you know, monster is this? It's basically a owl mixed with a bear. That's how it is here. Yeah, you also do have other legendary skills here, right? Bound, you know, different enemy skills here. Brand of the Dead, you know, damage resistance and tomb 11%. You know, pretty cool skills, right? Oh, this also important thing to know in regards to the Owlbruin here is that it's kind of similar to the beaver. It has the same inventory space. The inventory space is 10 for the Owlbruin, and let me find the beaver here. So the beaver is also 10, which is quite impressive here, right? The beaver was the only mount in the game, correct me if I'm wrong. But the beaver was the only mount in the game with 10 inventory slot. Others would be like 5, stuff like that. So the beaver and the Owlbruin, they hold a lot of space, so this is definitely worth it to get. I definitely want my hands on this pet here to get and see how good it is in PvP. But as soon as I get it in OBT here, I'll definitely show you guys here. I just want to repeat once more, because I know persons would still ask, is why they can't access this game here, or this version of the game, because it's in OBT. It's in a testing phase. It's not global. It's not to the full public as yet. So I definitely wanted to say that. But if you guys have any questions in the comment section below, let me know. If I missed anything, you guys can also put it down in the comment section below. But I have a lot of things to cover as well, so I'll definitely make more videos in the game about this update here, so that, you know, I keep you guys updated and what's new and stuff like that. So, you know, I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope this video really helps, and peace.